Alright, so I've been, so as you can see, Seagull made a message right here. Yeah, just wait till I watch a stream later today and clip all the amazing moments, right? So that got me thinking. Well, let's rewatch some classic TKSMP episodes. Well, I say classic, but I don't know. We're probably gonna, yeah, I'm gonna play that like a random number generator or something. I don't know. Or think of a random number in my head or something. And we're gonna rewatch the episode. I might have it on 2x speed or I might not watch all of it, but we're gonna kind of, get some TKSMP nostalgia. As you can see, the SMP has, let me, let's see what Seo said real quick. Leo, TK is the toughest member. And then we go, hold on. Sigo is the toughest. Wait, hold on. Toughest. Oh, come on. Bold. Ticket. Sigo's. Wait, I spelled Sigo wrong. Hold on. Fix. Alright, anyways. But yeah, let's rewatch some classic SMP episodes, right? As you can see, don't don't mind some of the stream titles. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is, as you can see, let's get to play. Oh wait, hold on. I think I might have leaked something. Oh, I should have not went on playlist. Oh my dude, what was I doing back in the day? Yo, I remember some of these back when I liked. Okay, alright. Anyways, we had TKSMP All Fighting Arena Fights, TK News, Destiny Playlist, Glow Garden, Wolfram, when I played Wolfram, and when I played Glow Garden. Okay, so here we have streamers. I need to update some of these playlists. But the main point is obviously 734 episodes. And actually, if I come back to my channel here, we have over 738 streams, well, episodes as I call them. And the SMP, we kind of in like, I don't know, what do you say, a rough spot? I don't know. The SMP the past weeks have been a little bit rough, but I will say the SMP I have a feeling, and I think it's gonna get better here soon. Actually, right now we're in a war with Seagull, I think. And yeah, so we're in a war with Seagull, I believe. But after the war, there's gonna be like a new. I have plans to make a new movement. It's gonna be like the hashtag, not cleanup spawn, but like the hashtag something movement, where we're gonna make so many shops, and we might do something with the Pentacle Center, like expand it, maybe finish it. We might, yeah, kind of like, so maybe we'll finish Pentacle Center. I don't know. It depends on Seagull if you want to do that. Obviously I'm gonna probably like help Alminos, boost Alminos the business, and then we're gonna make shops. Like I'm gonna finish the dock shop, the hotel. I might move the hotel where it's at. I'm not quite sure. I might keep it where it's at. I don't know. I might keep it. I might keep it because it's kind of always been there. I feel like every SMP, the hotel's always inactive for like the past month, and then eventually gets made. So I'll probably have to do that. Make the dock shop. I guess maybe give shop ideas to other SMP members. Maybe even get new SMP members if we need. Um, who knows? We might, because we might find people like Axo and Seagull, which were new SMP members back in season 11, which is a gamble because I feel like when new people join the SMP, it's a very gamble. They're either gonna be like trolling people, people that troll and burn down the hotel back in season 8, or they're gonna be we call it. Oh, we're gonna have people like Axo and Seagull, which actually are really good SMP members and bring a lot in. Oh man, without Axo and Seagull, I don't know what the SMP would be doing right now because they're really good SMP members. And Axo has been making amazing clips, dude. Let's find it. Look at this. Oh wait, it's copyrighted. Yeah, I'll just. Yeah. Anyways, I would play the whole thing, but just you kind of get the point, right? Yeah, he's making clips, which is amazing. But yeah, so I felt like, how long was this? Like a 5-minute introduction? Let me look. Yeah, like a 5-minute introduction. But basically we're gonna be watching some amazing nostalgic old SMP clips. I'm excited. If you're watching the stream, feel free to suggest SMP episodes. But anyways, before we begin, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep yapping just a little bit. I just want to kind of like, I don't know if you guys, if anyone's watching the stream, I don't know if you're familiar with the SMP. That's why I did this long introduction. But if you're all familiar, you would know. Obviously, we have 700 episodes, and also if you haven't seen, when we reach episode 1,000. I guess you can say if we reach, but it's almost guaranteed because I really care about the SMP and the longevity of it and keeping it alive. So I have a feeling we're gonna make it past 1,000. Oh yeah, that's what I'm just gonna say. When we make it to 1,000, I plan not to end the series, but expand. I feel like 1,000 is gonna be the most expanded thing. We're gonna have spin-offs. We're gonna have probably a series 2. For example, if you take a look, we have 700 episodes. When this says 1,000, it's gonna be TKS all SMPs, all SMP episodes in total, series 1 or whatever I want to call it, and we're gonna have series 2. And don't worry, series 2 is just gonna be building on series 1. It's basically like watching One Piece, like season 1 to season 2. Everything stays, right. Everything's canon from series 1. It's just the reason why we're gonna do series 2 as it's kind of like a joke, as like it's kind of like a funny joke, basically saying 1,000 episodes is only season 1, season 2. It would be a really funny joke, because imagine like you're trying to turn on a show to relax to or whatever, and you're like, oh, TKS, and then you see the playlist 1,000 episodes, and then you see there's a series 2 like right here, wait, a series 2 right here, and and you're like, oh shit, here we go again. And after that, although I think just think it would be funny. But anyways, all yap sessions aside, let's let's watch some TKSMP. Hopefully we can find some classic ones, but maybe we'll find some shitty ones. I don't know. Is there a way to? Yeah, I can. TKSMP. Alright. What if I did 5? Yeah. Okay, it works. Okay. We'll do TKSMP. Alright. If you guys want, on stream, what number should we do? If not, I'll just pick I think I'll just pick a number, honestly. But if someone does come on the stream, I guess I'll pick whatever number they want. 1, 2, 7, 30 something. I don't know. Let's do. What number should I do? What number should we watch? Imagine this gets copyrighted, even though I own the SMP. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna do 457. I don't know. That's just a random, thing that came in my head. What's this? Oh, I think, okay. Let me remember. I think this is either season 8 or season 11. I think it's season 11.
I don't know.
That's my guess. That's my guess. I might be wrong. No, I think I'm wrong. Let me zoom this.
I mean, oh, you love the game.
No, I'm wrong. No. How dare I not know my own SMP?
You love the game.
No. Okay, hold on. I need to turn this up. This is really quiet. Okay, so yeah, basically I'm gonna be giving my input, my reaction after like after like 3 years of the SMP, because it started in June 9th, 2023 or something like that.
Yeah.
After so long. I'm gonna give my
Dude,
input.
it's brown. That doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
I'll be right back.
Alright, well, already going right back. Okay, as you can see, let me take this in. I'm sorry, guys. I keep pausing. I'm like all those reaction channels pause after the first second. My bad. But I'm just trying to analyze. The hotel looks so ugly at this point. But as we have the hotel, why is everything destroyed? Oh, this is after like I think this was after like a pillow event, like episode 400. Wait, no, yeah, this is doing the corruption after episode 400, but we got back to season 8 after season 10, I think. And what happened was all these corrupted pillars, right here happened, and then we destroyed all of them, and then we went back to season 8, and I think lots of the corruption was still there from all the explosion stuff. Anyways, let's resume. So unfair. I'm gonna be right back. Hold on.
Alright, you done?
No.
Dang it. I meant,
They
yay.
go back.
Oh, you're so lucky. You're lucky bat.
I'm actually happy and moved back.
Yeah.
Well, I
Every
didn't
time,
know.
Judy just has the most unluckiest.
No, me, I'm the luckiest.
Speed it up
When
real
it
quick.
comes to classes, Judah, he's the most unlucky.
But like he has died from, like he's always doing risky stuff. I don't know what he's doing.
No.
Mm.
Oh, I found a jungle. I can wanna come to my
Can you clap?
a monkey.
That's racist. Really?
Yeah, a monkey. You wanna come?
Really?
I'm lucky you want to
Oh.
come.
What? You hit the monkey?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so it's so weird because I'm used to watching the SMP Noto and I'm on episode. What episode am I on? I actually have no clue. Oops, wrong thing. Don't ignore that. Ignore that. Here we go. EP58. I've been watching this till like episode 58, right? So like a 58 jump to 400 is kind of like a drastic difference.
The glue started touching me for no reason.
Just want revenge. I would do the same thing.
Ouch, the monkey is attacking me too.
That's sad. Alright, who has
Why is
nothing?
everyone racist?
Because they want to be.
Oh,
I was not racist. They're just attacking you.
I'm
Oh, this is
white.
only
They are
6
black.
minutes?
They
And
They're being racist to me.
okay, okay. You saying if someone killed someone, that's why they're racist.
No.
Let's skip ahead a bit.
Wait, what? Just TP to me for spawn for a minute. Look, I could just kill him. Look at him. Look, I could just kill him.
So, TP me.
No, I ain't gonna kill him. I'm not like that.
I'm just gonna escape.
Yep, that's like an election right there. We got the portal, and we got the small. Should I bring this back, guys? I feel like I kind of want to bring back the square, like the tiny square. It was such a meme that you couldn't kill. It was an amazing meme.
I ain't like that. No. I ain't like that. I ain't like that.
TP.
Wait, he did go to another, by the way. He
What?
once was a thought.
Whoa. TP me though. I'm not fine, so don't worry.
50 spawn? Okay. Don't go to another
Oh
one.
yeah, the thing right there. This is bringing back so much memories.
Well, I'm going to Clash Shop and see if we can get anything.
There's no book. We
No, not books. Not books.
Oh yeah.
Surely, right? There's no one that level. Okay, I hate you. How come your shoot button's also like what? How come what? How do you hit me when you're just hitting the aim button? Is your shoot button also the shuts opening?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
A lot.
Then how you
looks
break a
different.
chest? What? No?
Whoa, that's stupid.
No, the aim button's to open the chest. Why would you want to hit the shoot button? Why would you want to break with these? What?
No, I have to. Look, this is how I open
I
stuff,
don't
and this is how I also PvP.
PPP. Do you not? Do not break. What do I break? Like, what do I break here? Like, what?
Don't break the glass.
Well, I'm gonna break the glass now.
Hey, that's illegal. You can get banned from that.
I mean, how many do not break sounds are there?
That's sick. I keep coughing so much.
Do not break. Do not break. Was that from your roller coaster?
Yeah.
Like, they could break that. Well, actually, they could have. But actually, not. You could actually get banned for that.
Hey,
So, yeah.
White House and the prison.
You want to see secret? Give me a second. The secret takes time. Don't fall down with me yet.
Looks like that cut off. I think that cut out. Interesting. Really short stream. I don't know how I feel about this stream. It's not peak to say the least, but I do want to. That does remind me of something. I think it's like 462. Is my memory right? It's not. Oh, there is 460. No. Okay. We're getting a price range. Is it 6? No, because that's lost memory, so it has to be 5, right? There he is. This is the stream I want to watch because I remember this so vividly, and the title looks so cool. After this is
And
the
just,
yeah.
if he says something mean,
After this is the lost memories.
I'm letting him out, okay? Make sure Nate's really clear. This is not a friend meetup. This isn't like something that's gonna like be.
I see what's happening here, but so episode 466 has to be lost memory. Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is one of my me and Nate average fight stuff where me and Nate were fighting. And I guess I landed back on the SMP for some reason. Why? Don't know. But I did, right? And yeah.
Oh, let's be friends again, okay? Make that very clear. I feel like you want to become friends with me. And what the hell is this?
You got this, okay? You got this. Just when you join,
Oh my gosh, fucking sounds so different.
just pretend like it's a brand new SMP.
Oh, this is what this is? Wait, so is he have to wait the SMP of how he likes it?
For the SMP?
What is he doing? What is this? A guy that will not. What? Is he supposed to be like an inspector? Like he's trying to wait how good the SMP is? What the hell?
Yo, not a bad point. Is he, is he trying to be the inspector?
Dang it, you lost
Look, I just want to say, if that's what Nate was trying to do, to be the inspector, he would, obviously me and Nate were fighting at the time. Well, actually, right now we are still fighting, but, like, not, I guess what happened is in episode 4, eventually me and Nate, became friends again, obviously. But right now me and Nate are not friends, to say the least, and, you know. So, yeah, that's what's happening right now. But yeah, so this is, like, me and Nate's friend, fight. And if he was the inspector, he would be like, 0!
Make sure it's the right friend to join, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
I'm so confused. This is like he pretends this is a new SMP. What is he investigating? How he likes the SMP? Yeah, let me like that should definitely go on the SMP review books. A guy that hates.
Yeah, this is kind of awkward. I don't know what Nate was trying. Well, I know what Nate was trying to do at this point. He was trying to be like my friend or whatever. Well, at least that's what I think. I mean, why else would you want to join the SMP? It makes no sense. Well, I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe because he's whatever. But it's kind of awkward. Like, yeah, it's not a good move. It's not a good move. That's why, like, recently yeah, I'm on my side on this.
Me. It's gonna be really yo. This is so annoying. Why don't I don't even. I need to call my lawyer boy.
What?
Can you get on?
I'm on right
Wait, who's my lawyer boy back in the day? Dan the Panda?
now. Can
You're
you,
on the SMP right
yeah.
now?
Yeah, I'm on right now. Can you be patient?
Well, I don't see the SMP.
I didn't ban you, so I'll invite you to solo. You're not banned. I promise you that much. Okay, who's Cody?
I'm in
Who's
a
Cody?
Leo, still got home.
Alright.
Who's Cody? I'm not doing this right now.
So what I'm trying to see is I want to see like what this is because this is so cool. This is all my nose, dude.
What are they?
Well, obviously, if you know the SMP, yes, but this is almost one of the most iconic shops, and I want to see what was happening during this time frame.
What are we doing, man?
Every time
Can
I
you-
watch the
can-
SMP,
okay.
dude, it's always so different. You skip a couple episodes, it's like so
It's
drastically
little-
different.
Professional here.
So cool.
Yeah, join my VC. Join my VC. Yeah, join
Watch
my
my
VC.
clips. Watch my clips.
Therapy session. Yo, Cody, I need another therapy session.
Zero.
Dude, I'm gonna take my shower in like 0 seconds.
Huh?
I'm not gonna don't leave the call, but like
Alright.
let me go shower.
Alright, just know that I just want to say one quick thing before you take a shower. Fortune's trying to invite Nate after he just called me irresponsible or like immature, and now he wants me to invite Nate to the Soul Bowl and put him in prison or something. And he's like, "Oh, let me give him a sample." It's weird. Yeah, you take a shower. I'm just getting my loyal. Oh, my therapy. What is it called?
I need to take my shower. Just give me 20 minutes. So I'm starting to make my
Oh
school
man,
lunch.
I really want to like.
Fortune,
gym
what,
in
you have a
now.
problem with Cody? Didn't you say you want new members? I mean, he's not a new
What?
member. You have a problem with Cody? Didn't you say you want new members? I know he's not a new member, but
I know we had the cameras back at the time for him. That's cool. And I really want to see what that says. The sign right there. It's like,
Tom was Cordy. It's Cordy.
oh, you just seem mad when you joined. All right, what's the button, guys?
Here we go.
I swear to God, I swear to God, man. This is not MIT rules.
Snake and jelly. I will lead you over to the jails, by the way.
What is this?
yo, oh, wait, well, I'm leaked. What? What? Anyways, what's like? You can like hold on. You can hear me complaining. Like, look,
I will lead you over to the jails, by
cool
the way.
SMP. Yo. Thank you, Lethal. Thank you. Yeah, SMP's been here for 700 episodes. Still going on, trying to make it, to episode 1,000. And we see how that's going. I'm right now rewatching some of my SMP episodes, and it's drastically different. Like, I really want to do like an SMP timestamp where I like, actually, if Letha, if you're still in the chat, if you can give me like a SMP episode number after I'm like skipping through this, I'll check that out if you want. But I really want to do a timestamp with the SMP. Like, I want to like expand the SMP like franchise, I guess you can call it. It's not really a franchise, but and see how much I can do on the SMP because there's so much history on like lots of the like eras of the SMP. So I'm really invested in this SMP. Obviously, as you can see, we're on episode 4. We're in episode 700 right now, so you can clearly see I've been really invested on the SMP as a whole and everything. And I guess this is kind of like biased, and this might sound like narcissistic. No, oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Narcissistic. Oh my god, yo, like a narcissist. But I really do enjoy my SMP and all the eras in it, and I'm excited to see how it grows in the future and stuff. Sounds good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for tuning into the stream, and I'll watch the SMP.
Well, what is
It'll be nice, cool ride. Just gotta survive in there for a little bit. Listen to all the things. Listen to what, I say.
Oh, I'm gonna actually I have to talk to Nate because I'm a Woden. So I have to tell him when he
You
has to
don't need to talk to him.
Well, I kind of have to though because I'm a Woden.
You want to talk to him? You can.
That's not what I'm saying. I don't want to talk to him, but I kind of legally have to because I'm a Woden and I have to tell him when he can go.
Yeah, so I really, as you can see, this is a scuffed prison. If we were in the current day, if we ever made a prison again, it would look a lot better than this, obviously. But yo, I just remember so much memories of this. Oh my gosh, why can I not talk? Why am I stuttering so much? I remember so much of the SMP, like what was happening and stuff, and it just wild. I don't know. But this prison's so cool, and I remember this episode vividly.
To launch and stuff, which I still have to work on the prison. It's not finished. And let me just remove all the safety hazards because I see a turret on the ground which could lead him to escape. Shoot, where's my key code?
Speaking of escaping, we might see maybe escape here soon. This is a prison? Yeah, I know you cannot tell. It's such a weird prison. Like, oh my gosh, I would like to show you who. I'm in 4 minutes. Here, I want to show you like, if this is a prison, I want you to see how the SMP is right now in its current state. Don't mind some of my stream titles. Yo,
Like a really good.
can we go to like spawn? Yo, by the way, my yeah, hold on. This is spawn right now. It's not the best looking spawn in the world, but it's
Why is your fucking checking up here?
a lot better.
This person
It's like a lot better than season 8. There's so much like I feel like there's a lot happens in the SMP. Like if anyone, I do not recommend doing this, but if anyone wants to have the wild task of watching every SMP episode, you would see so much history, all the eras. But like the SMP is like the One Piece of like Minecraft SMP. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get to episode 1000, of course. Like, there's so much episodes, and like each episode, by the way, is mostly like an hour long. Like, I think the SMP is longer than The Simpsons. So there's so much like eras and stuff, and there's a storyline and everything. There's so much in this SMP. And just why, like, to look at the spawn growth and everything.
Wait, so when is this stealing us out?
Really, I really want to get, like, a good look of spawn. But I can't look at... What episode, shows me spawn? Yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, be heavy.
Yeah, but you're not dying.
Don't end my storyline. Oh yeah. Actually jumping both and talking all.
If you make it to the final game,
Yeah, you can see there's like a city here. Like there's so much, like compare like the SMP now, it looks so much better. Oh, why am I in my stream? Compared to. Wait, what episode was that? I think it was like 5. Yeah. Compared to this prison, that looks so bad.
No!
And like back then we had add-ons. Why now the SMP has no add-ons? There's so much wild stuff.
Right, so letting you
Okay,
get
now
in.
let's get to like where Nate comes in.
Yeah.
Yo, what's hitting me?
I don't know.
Yo, what's this?
Here we go.
Nate.
I'll kill him if he does not listen.
Wait. Nate.
Tell Nate I will kill him if he doesn't listen.
Nate, yes. No, come here. Hold on. You're under. Please.
We are not going to cult. Just instantly poison. I'm not doing this cult with them. Swear to
It's the
God.
only way. You already just swim around. Alright.
I don't see what
Alright.
you-
Right in here.
Cell block 1, my guy.
Go.
Cell
Alright,
block 1.
press it.
Cell block 1, my guy. Cell block 1. Tell him if he breaks any. Tell him if he
Please
breaks.
set your spawn point.
Tell him if he breaks anything, he will be killed.
It's crazy.
Wild, yeah.
This will be longer than the time, so if you ever try to escape, have fun. Okay.
I have no clue what's happening right now. I mean,
Tell him if he hits me, I will kill him off the sword.
TK, get out.
Wait, no, I need to get that kill, my boy.
What's happening?
what is happening?
Tell him he's on his last halt, so I can kill him off the sword.
You're on his last turn.
Tell him if he breaks anything. Tell him if he breaks anything, I will kill him. This is tell Nate this is not on my to-do list. Wait, Fortune, tell TK. No, wait, what? Tell Nate that this is.
So if you don't, so like as you can see, if you look at my YouTube channel, it says Team Night, right? So like my nickname is TK. If you was wondering, like the context.
Not on my to-do list today. Jesus Christ.
What is this? Okay, alright.
Oh, you gotta move out of the way sometimes.
Okay, if that guy had no items, it's gonna take like 25 minutes to mine that block. Yeah, but like you want to see how he escapes? Like he manages to escape because there was like recess. Well,
Let me get on my rubber ducky.
Alright, I'm gonna go back in the White House, alright?
oh yeah, so like a lot of people you hearing on the stream, like besides me, because I never, like it's like on my SMP, it's like a known fact that I'm like never gonna hit puberty. So like, of course, besides me, because I'm not gonna hit puberty. Apparently, everyone else's voice sounds so much different. So like when I'm watching the stream, it's like actually wild.
Hopefully everything's okay in here. TK, I just recommend staying on the cameras, chilling out,
I'm gonna be chilling with Nate,
Here.
definitely. I don't need money,
Wait, hold on, where did this escape, dude? Okay, here we go. So you don't even know what you yo. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm telling. The way he escapes is actually so sad.
It should be an example if you're not going to prison. Look at this prisoner that's trying to kill herself because there's nothing better to do.
Wait. I want to kill myself.
I would not try with that.
That is not a thing I would say. Official Bloxy Battle Cradle, can I join? It's alright, I don't really mind about it, yeah. So Bloxy, I guess you could, join the SMP. Not right now, like, not tonight, because, the SMP's kind of, like, not down, but, like, no one's really, on at night. But tomorrow, what is the code? I'm not gonna tell you yet, but, like, tomorrow we can try to get you, like, on the SMP. Well, depending if the SMP members are fine with it. So, let's see. If you can tune in, what time would I be on to it? Yeah, if you can tune in tomorrow, and then, like, ask again, I'll probably, get you on the Discord and stuff, and, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Let me kill myself, please. I'm not trying to break out. It's not possible to break out right here.
It's possible. Unlikely. Oh crap.
And then that's how he escapes.
Let's go!
What the fuck? How do you... Wait, what the
Let's go! Let me out, bro.
Oh shit, that is called outsmarting the police.
You should not have let me out there. Let's go.
Yeah, guys, find Nate and kill him.
So basically, we just don't find Nate for the whole episode. We just, go ask about him. We cannot find him. And you want to know how the SMP ends? You want to know how this episode ends? It ends in the most unexpected way. Wait, but I can't subscribe to you because I have too many subscribers. Wait, is that if you have too many subscribers, you can't subscribe to me? Really? Pretty crazy escape. Yeah. Luckily, we do not have add-ons no more, so like that's probably not gonna happen again. And also, we don't have a prison right now. What happens on the SMPs if you break the rules? You do just get bans. there's no prison, whatever. But a cool escape, I guess. And then this is how this episode ends, right? This ends in the
That's
most
the-
funniest way possible. Like, watch. I'm saying like I'm gonna go on my Discord. Wait, hold on.
Well, I have another one.
I'm just looking for
Anyway, I
Nate.
think that's enough. I probably won't return anyway.
Oh, that's good news. That's good news. I'm gonna get off real quick.
Okay, that's how this ends, right? When was this posted? September 11th, 2024. Wait, what was I doing on the SMB? Okay. That's how, and then we're just gonna fast forward. One episode.
Action. Whoa!
Let's go.
Fortune! Yo,
Oh,
what's up?
hello.
I missed you. I missed Point TK SMP.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
and- yeah, we're
What?
in a new map.
So, like, nearly Christmas in 2024. The SMP, so basically what happens is on the SMP we take breaks, right? These breaks can be like 2 months and whatever. And when we take breaks, there's a lot of things that could happen. One, we just return like nothing happens. And one, we sometimes, like, if we want to, if we need to, we make a new season. So this is season 11, one of the best seasons of all time, by the way. And it's pretty fun. Okay, so let me explain. Hold on. Let me explain the SMP because, like, I keep forgetting I'm talking to the SMP team, but you don't really know like the history and whatever. So on the SMP, there's not that many seasons than you think. There's not actually 12 seasons. So what happened is, like, in like 2022 or something, right? I was making SMP episodes or whatever. Well, I wasn't streaming them, but I was playing the SMP, right? All the, like, so season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6, season 7, all 7 of the seasons, and probably even more that we didn't count. 7 seasons are not canon. So technically season 8 is technically season 1. I don't know why we called it season 8, I don't remember, but we just called it season 8 for some reason. But season 8 is technically season 1. And then season 10 is, like, technically season 3, but we just call them, season 8 and season 9. So technically season 11's the 4th season of the SMP, and we don't really, so, like, in most of the, okay, hold on, let me think. 400 episodes of the SMP, like about 400 episodes is season 8, and then season 9 only lasted, like, I don't know, 20 episodes or whatever. Season 10, like, I don't know. So, like, 2 seasons, like season 9 and season 10, they both, like, didn't last that long, like 10 episodes, and then we went back to season 8. Season 11 broke that thing, and season 11 actually lasted, like, probably, like, 100 episodes, and after season 11, we're now in season 12, which also is lasting, about the same length as season 11, so it's, we had 2, like, flops, and then now we have 2 actual good seasons, I guess. Confused about that? Yeah, I don't know. It's my SMP is very confusing and messy. I'm hoping to organize it one day, and I kind of, like, want to make the SMP watchable. Like, I know no one really watches my SMP, but I'm just motivated to still make SMP episodes just for, like, fun, I guess. Like, the reason why I stream isn't to, like, get popular or something. It's I just record it from memories, to be honest, just like this, where I'm just gonna rewatch my episodes and stuff. So I basically just record and stream from memories and make it public so, like, my friends can watch it. But I definitely want to make the SMP a little bit more enjoyable experience to view. So what I'm gonna try to do is, like, I don't know, maybe after 1,000, I can kind of organize the history and stuff. I'm planning on making a video that might be like an hour of, like, the history of the SMP, and, like, another video for, like, the storyline, because there's actually, like, an SMP storyline, but it's so confusing. I don't want to get into that right now. But yeah, the SMP is very, confusing and chaotic. So yeah.
How did we get here?
Yeah, so basically this is just the start of season 11, which is one of my favorite seasons of all time.
Oh, I have.
My favorite, like, I can help you out if you allow or when possible. Yeah, if you want to help me out, that's, much appreciated. It's just, like, very confusing. If you have Discord, we could always, like, chat and stuff like that. It just the SMP's like 700 episodes in like so many hours, and like currently like on my Discord, like I've only made it to like episode 58. Like this is me rewatching all my SMP episodes. I have like 2 servers. Like as you can see, like half of all my Discords are just like TK SMP Discord channels. But yeah, like I watched like in this Discord. I started in episode 1, and now like I'm working my way all the way to episode 58, which is just like a tough like me watching the SMP is a tough experience because I have to like lock in and then write it down here. Like in this server, I just basically write down like key events that happen here. So it's just like a long process of just watching all the episodes. And I know you can like ask AI like on here like what happened, but it's obviously not gonna be accurate because they like when they hear Fortune, which is an SMP name, they don't think of Fortune as like a character. Same with like Honeydew and TK, they're confused obviously because the SMP is weird. So it's kind of like hard to rewatch the episodes and whatever. But eventually, I'm planning on rewatching all my episodes and making it to episode 1000, and then do so much spin-offs and things, which is gonna be a long process. But yeah, and I'm also making SMP clips. Like I'm just doing all the stuff I can to kind of like expand the SMP and make it as great as I can, I guess. So that's what I've been doing, and it's so difficult, dude. Like basically for Camille. Oh wait, where is it? One of these. Hugh. This is just like Axelot is one of my SMP members, and like we were just trying to figure out who joined when. Like obviously in episode 1 we got TK, Nate, Honeydew, and then episode 5 Cody, and then we're still trying to figure out when people joined or whatever. Yo, what Minecraft is that? Like what's like server I'm playing on? I meant like what do you call it? Version or whatever. I'm playing on Bedrock. The SMP's Bedrock. I would, want it to be Java, and I could do Java, but like my SMP members, most of them play on Bedrock, so can't really do that. But yeah, it's a wild.
Honeydew and me are both.
So eventually, after this episode ends, like there's so much stuff. Oh wait, I know what I want to watch. I really want to watch like 700. Wait, where is it? This is actually cool.
Simon went off.
So this is part of the storyline. On the SMP, there's a storyline that's very cringy. I'm trying to make this storyline actually peak, but it's kind of hard to make a SMP peak when like I don't know. Like it's hard to come up with an actual good storyline for this SMP because we started the SMP back in like 2023, and lots of we were so much younger back in the day. So we kind of the evolution's hard to do, and especially when the storyline kind of started in episode 300, and I kind of didn't know what to do, so it was a bad storyline, and then 400 was also bad, and then same with 500, same with 600, we started getting a grip of it, and then 700 is actually decent, but there's still so many flaws with this like storyline of it. So I'm trying to make 800, 900, and 1000 like actually be a good story. That way, when I get to when we get to 1000, I want 1000 to be an actual peak amazing story. But it's kind of hard to do with lots of the SMP being cringe.
Off, right? And
Oh yeah, sorry. I meant sorry.
Yeah, but like,
I meant you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Fortune, but like we just made it. The reason why we're panicking is don't go outside, guys, because the sirens went off. I don't know what you guys were doing in the bunker before us, but the sirens went off, and I'm sorry to say this, Fortune, I did not get all the pets safe.
Oh yeah, so if you heal Unready Bison's Fortune, and then you're gonna hear how much the voices has changed since like some of the episodes we watched. Besides me, because I'm never gonna hit puberty apparently.
Twos, I barely saved. He's like in somewhere in the mountain.
2023 is also the time when I made this account about your storyline. Wait, what? Oh, 2023 is okay about your storyline, but I can script stories. Yeah, all right. If you want help, you can. If you don't want help, that's fine. But if you actually, can help me, come up with the story, yeah, I'll definitely try to use that for 800 and stuff. The problem is I need to watch so much I kind of get, oh my gosh, I cannot talk. I don't know why, but I have so many days where I cannot talk. Your voice is away from me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I would have to get you familiar with like the history of the SMP and kind of like all the storyline, which is gonna take, I need to make a video that's like 1 hour long. That just is like a professional video that explains the whole storyline of the SMP. Whenever I get time, I need to sit down, watch all the storyline videos, and then get a script, and then make that video. That way, it's kind of easier for me to do episode 1000 and then find other clips. So like right now on my Discord, me and Axolotl, we are both SMP members. We are trying to sit down, watch this and be like he's watching episode like season 11. I mean not episode. He's watching season 11 or season 12. I'm watching season 8, and then eventually we're gonna try and meet up, and then write down all the facts and important stuff, and then actually eventually make like a 10-hour video of the whole history of the SMP. And I say 10 hours, which seems unrealistic, but when you remember that the SMP is like longer than The Simpsons, kind of makes sense why it would be 10 hours, because to describe the whole SMP history, it's gonna take so long to kind of view all the main topics and all the evolution that happens. So I need to make more playlists, and I need to sit down, think, what am I gonna do 100 episodes ahead of time, and kind of get a storyline set up, and kind of understand what I'm gonna do with the TK SMP series as a whole. And that's what I've been really working on.
Couldn't get on time, folks. I hope.
Let's kind of skip to when we leave the. Okay, hold on. Over here is like a backlash. Not backlash. What am I talking about? Why can I not think of it? Wait. Also, what SMP inspired you to make the SMP videos? Good question. I actually love that question. Phenomenal question. So basically, technically, what made me, what inspired me to make an SMP was Dream SMP. If you looked at the SMP, right? It's very like lots of the history and stuff relies on the thing on the Dream SMP. Very very inspired. It's called the Reviving Book, right? I don't know if you watched the Dream SMP, but I think they have like a Reviving Book and whatever. So I kind of took that aspect of that and then made my own SMP called the TK SMP. Show for Team Night, and yeah, the SMP is so wide because basically the Reviving Book is like really hard to like describe because we don't actually have like an add-on plugin to actually make an actual Reviving Book or whatever. So it's basically kind of like this imaginary thing where like you we say this player has the Reviving Book, right? And if you kill that player, you get the book. And basically there's lives on the SMP. There's every SMP member has 3 lives, right? And if you lose all 3 of your lives, then you get basically banned off the SMP until someone uses the Reviving Book to revive you. So that's kind of like the aspect of the SMP that's like the big twist of it. So Dream SMP is kind of like what inspired me to make the SMP. Yeah, so have you ever seen Dream SMP? I'm pretty sure you have, right? Because I think that's like that was the most popular SMP at the time. I don't know I think the most popular SMP right now is probably Unstable SMP, I think. But yeah, that's kind of like my big inspiration with the SMP, and the reason why the SMP has lasted so long is because I don't like ending things. Like I don't know what it is like with me, but I don't like the ends of stuff. That's just like how my brain works. So I just want to keep this series going on until I literally can't no more. Because I don't know why. I just don't want to end the SMP because I guess so much history and stuff, and I've spent a lot of time obviously because the SMP is longer than Simpsons. Time on the SMP, and I don't know. That's basically why the SMP has lasted so long and is going to continue to last so long.
Yo, Fortune. I don't know who these people are, but we need to convince them that we,
So what's happening here is there's an organization called the Triangulation. It's a storyline faction that took over the season 12 islands, yeah. And in season 11, the Triangulation invaded our islands by like meteors or whatever, and it destroyed the islands, right, completely, and it made a big red triangle. And then we kind of, this is a flashback, explaining how we got to season 12, basically. It's a terrible flashback. One day I plan on kind of like doing like a remake of these events to make them, I guess less cringy and like better story, but not erase what this is and whatever. So I plan to make the flashback and all my storyline events more clear of what's happening, so it's more watchable. But basically, in this flashback, we get stuck by they put us in jail, the Triangulation people. Which actually, I'm gonna note something. What is with all these SMP videos? SMP episodes. Like, I think every SMP we watched had a jail in it. Besides maybe the first one I watched. Well, actually, that's gonna lie. But like, we literally watched like a SMP member be in jail. Now we are in jail in this flashback. That's wild. How am I funding these episodes? So yeah, we're in jail by the Triangulation people, and then obviously we escape.
Yeah, we're just Simons. I just read it.
And then when we escape the jail, we actually,
It was
all
actually a
group up.
faction that saved us. They told us everything we need to know, and they brought us to season 12.
Let me actually. Why is it sped up here? What am I doing? What? Oh, here it is. Let's make that number 3.
But unfortunately, the Triangulation people were one step ahead, and
I don't really watch SMPs a lot, but yours got me curious because yours kind of, yeah. Also, mine's new, and I guess when you like watched, when you visited the stream, you probably saw like a crazy number like 700. And I feel like that's what gets people curious, is because they see like episode like 700, which I'm not quite I don't really like. I'm with you. I don't really watch SMPs that much either. The only SMP I actually watch is like the Dream SMP, and I don't really watch Unsaved. But I watch like 2 episodes of it. But I'm not really. I just made my own SMP. The only time I really play Minecraft is just play my SMP, and then I just play other games and stuff. But also, I just feel like a lot of people, tune in, like, they somehow get recommended, or I don't know how people find this channel, but when they do, they see, like, a big number, and that's always, kind of, like, wild, because you normally don't see an SMP be like, episode 1000, that's kind of, like, extreme.
They found out.
Yeah, but basically what's happening here is, I kind of explain the storyline in the speech, and eventually we kind of leave the bunker. And then, I feel like a lot of my SMP storyline is kind of like, I don't know, very influenced by Fortnite. I feel like there's so many, like, for episode 300, we had a time machine. I mean, I guess the time machine is not really a new concept. Like, obviously, Fortnite didn't invent the time machine, but, like, it was, like, when I bought the time machine in the SMP, it was kind of when Fortnite had the time machine. So, like, that's a connection there. Also, like, now, we have the, time machine shard, which is kind of like the 0 point shard. So it's kind of just like, I don't know why, but like a lot of it's kind of influenced by like the Fortnite storyline a bit. I mean, not really, because it's obviously different, but there's a lot of elements kind of similar to Fortnite, but like the storyline's obviously completely different. Like, we don't have a 0 point or whatever, but yeah.
What is that?
Oh.
What is that? Do you see that?
Yo, is that the time machine shard?
Too low.
That looks like the time
It was
machine.
0 point.
What?
As you can see, Axo says it's not the 0 point, because of the thing.
It's
0 point.
no, that's the
It
time
is
machine
0
shard.
point.
It's not. Guys,
Oh.
wait, Nate, what do we do? Nate, what do we do?
There's nothing we can do. I there.
Do we find it?
Yeah, there is.
I've been giving a spyglass. Oh, nice, thank you.
We need a mace. That's
Bro,
a
that
time
is-
shard.
That
That's
is
a
the time
time
machine
shard.
shard. What is this? Is that a ship?
Shit, no shit. No fortune.
Yeah, you know, when I do my storyline events, I always like state the obvious. Is that a ship? Is that oh look at the time? Like I always state the obvious of every event.
Yours is blown up. Oh my god, guys!
Of course, that's the first thing you point out.
Nick, here we go.
Wait, what? Wait, my shop? Wait, my shop's blown up?
Is
Where?
it? Is it?
Let's continue. Let's continue.
Let's continue.
So basically, what happens is we sneak, you know, by crouching, so we don't get spotted by the triangulation people, and then all that really happens is kind of meet.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like we find the triangulation soldiers, and then we have to kill them, but we have to be very sneaky.
Yes, it looks so.
And eventually we, where is it? We kind of explore the shops and like the damage they have done to our shop. Like how all shops have been infected. And then we basically, go to a tunnel.
Follow my lead.
And we basically evacuate spawn, and then we make a campsite, away from spawn. And then we basically, like huddle and like meet and talk about what's happening. And then eventually we kind of figure, like when we're in this campsite, we figure out a plan to like defeat the triangulation people. And then we use that plan when we eventually leave to the tent. Here it is.
Come here, alright. Come here, buddy.
Here we go.
Come here.
To get the weapon aligned correctly.
Let me look.
You can't be.
Let me look.
Jax, there's no.
And then we whoa, yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
We
Alright.
go.
3,
You
3,
come on.
2, 1. Bang.
Yeah, bang. And then come on, where is it?
It's gone.
And then the time machine shard explodes, basically. We kind of exploded the time machine shard. Which defeats the triangulation people. And yeah, that's kind of how we defeat him. I guess we explode it, and then the time machine is in multiple fragments now. In a few moments, I might hop back to Minecraft. So if you have time, you can send me a friend request to me on Discord. All right, thank you for thank you. I would add you on Discord, and then we can like talk and stuff. And I just want to say thank you, Letho, for being nice and supporting me and stuff like that. And yeah, we can talk about the SMP and stuff like that. So thank you. Yeah, here, let me actually add you on Discord. Okay, here on. How do I do that? Okay, yeah, by the way, my username on Discord is also Team Night. I'm gonna add you, and I'm just, my Discord name is my channel name, basically. Yeah, here, I'll add you when I figure out how to do that. Oh, here we go. Wait, what? What do I... Okay, why can I not figure out how to add someone on Discord? What? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. It's so simple. What was I doing? Wait. Okay, there we go. I sent you a friend request, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna, basically kind of like watch this. And then, yeah.
Shush, Fortune, are you safe?
Yeah, and then all that happens is, Fortune's obviously safe. And that's the end of the episode. But basically, what happens is Setsui destroyed the time machine shard. It caused a shockwave that obviously sent the Trilaration people back to the reality, and also changed, the big cradle. Kind of, making it more overgrown, and fixed. And then obviously behind this, scenes, fix the shops and whatever. And then that's the end of that event. And I kind of need a lock in for the rest of these episodes. Well, storyline events. So yeah, that's what I need to do. What should I do here? I need to pick like a, random name that pops in my head. Let's do like, wait, that's a bad one. Okay, 243. No, give me a Weevil. Give me a Weevil. Oh, 233. Yeah. What is these poems? Come on, dude. I swear I'm not depressed. What is happening? What is these poems? Bro. We got rebuilding and then we got depression. Okay. Give me a Weevil. Okay. Alright, then we got something. That's not depression or whatever.
Oh my god.
It's an old luck scenario.
Look how different the UI is. Like, look how weird the UI looks now.
Can you sue? Wait, Nate.
What?
Can you sue Mr. B for his?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off a bit. And, kind of like, get the, SCP storyline, whatever, and, talk to,